been a long time since there's been a new entry in the mid-size pickup market in North America. And in order to make a splash, GM's decided to take their global platform, which has been selling relatively well around the world, and Americanize it in order to give buyers in the United States exactly what they're looking for in a mid-size truck. Now I know what you're thinking. Does anyone really want a mid-size truck in the United States these days? Aren't full-size trucks amazing? Don't they have a great fuel-efficient V6 engines, powerful V8s, a wide range of options, sizes ranging from regular to crew cab to short box? I mean, isn't there everything in that toolbox that you'd want out of a truck? And I know that one of the most common complaints against the previous generation of mid-size trucks is that they were too close to their full-size brothers in every area except utility. You had almost the same fuel mileage, you had very similar pricing, but you couldn't haul quite as much and you couldn't tow quite as much. GM's position is that yes, there is a market for mid-size trucks, but it's a lifestyle market. It's a market not for people who are looking at the cold hard numbers and deciding based on a few miles per gallon here or there or a few thousand pounds of towing capacity, but who need a smaller than full-size truck to fit their lifestyle. Examples include anyone who lives in a city and has to park anywhere other than a huge open parking lot because, to be honest, a full-size truck, it's difficult to wedge it into tight urban parking spots, parallel park, or even negotiate traffic in a city. Those same people might live in a city, but on the weekends they might live in the mountains, they might live on a lake, they might go up to the ski hill, they might have an active lifestyle, which is that catchphrase we're so used to hearing from automakers, that makes them want a vehicle that has a well-rounded utility to it, but that they can still park when they get home at night. This is exactly what you're getting with the 2015 Chevrolet Colorado and its mechanical twin, the GMC Canyon. Although the Colorado and Canyon names might be familiar, it's important to understand that this is an all-new platform from GM, and as such, the names are the only similarities that this truck shares with the previous generation of pickups in the midsize class. As a result, with the new platforms comes a range of new engines, including a 305 horsepower 3.6-liter V6 at the very top of the lineup that also makes 269 pound-feet of torque, and an entry-level 200 horsepower 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine that makes 191 pound-feet of torque. You get 6-speed automatic transmissions all around. If you want a manual transmission, you can get it in the very base version of the Colorado with the four-cylinder engine. You get a variety of box lengths. You get two different box lengths with the crew cab. You get one with the extended cab. This particular model is an extended cab. You'll see that it doesn't have the full-size doors in the back, and to be honest, the seats inside are extremely small. But if you want to carry more than 2 people, 3 people in a pinch, you can move up to the crew cab, which has a spacious rear seat. One of the advantages of moving to a new platform is it allowed GM to really tweak the towing capacity of these vehicles. For full-size trucks in North America, the average load on a trailer is about 3,500 pounds. These trucks can tow up to 6,000 pounds. In fact, that's comparable with several mid to large SUVs that are available on the market right now. That means that these trucks are as versatile for the average user as a full-size truck while taking up a lot less space. If you want to go off-road, you can also get 4-wheel drive with either of the trucks, including a Z71 off-roading package, which adds a little bit of extra goodies, suspension, skid plates, etc., for the Chevrolet. In all honesty, the Canyon and the Colorado drive a lot more like a crossover than a pickup. You never really notice the live rear axle out back in most driving situations. The electric power steering is fairly well tuned, and you have a very quiet cabin. This is exactly what GM was going for with these pickups. You have the power and the towing capacity to handle pretty much anyone's active lifestyle, but you also have a daily driving experience that's more similar to what people are expecting from a sedan or a crossover. And from a parking perspective, this thing is way easier to slip into a spot than a full-size truck. In terms of pricing, this truck isn't all that much cheaper than a full-size pickup, an entry-level full-size pickup. But I don't think that's going to matter. There are plenty of examples in the auto industry of vehicles that are priced very close to seemingly more capable models that actually sell really well because they're not trying to target a specific class of vehicle, they're trying to target a buyer. This truck fills a need. There are people who are going to use this truck for what GM intends it to be used for. And I think that they're going to have some success with both the Canyon and the Colorado.